He was diagnosed with a rare and aggressive form of lymphoma in which patients just have about a 10% chance of survival. Scared but undaunted about his future, he found his way and developed his own integrative approach to healing not only cancer but also many other aspects of his life he didn't even realize he needed help in. So here now to talk more about his story and an interesting approach to cancer treatment is certified cancer wellness coach and cancer survivor Eli Hans. Good to see you, Eli. Thanks for coming on the program.
Nice to see you. Thank you.
Want to start by just telling us what it was like? I mean, you hear those words, right? You have cancer, and it just must be such a blow.
Yeah, it's absolutely devastating. It's scary. You kind of go into shock, and it becomes overwhelming. And then there's a lot of confusion after that. You start doing research, and everything you see and everything you read is so contradictory. You don't know which way to really go. So yeah, for everyone going through that, the initial phase is really scary.
There's the medical aspect, the medical treatment, but you also treated yourself in more of a holistic approach through diet and lifestyle, stress reduction.
Yeah, I decided for me that what made most sense was to really strike a balance. So after doing my research with lymphoma, conventional treatments tend to do really well. So I thought, well, I'm going to have to do that. And I also, for example, worked with a naturopathic oncologist who helped me balance all of that stuff with supplements and diet. So I made a lot of changes in my life. And little by little, I just, found my way to get through that maze. And I knew from the very beginning that I was going to be a cancer thriver. I really love the sound of that. And that somehow this experience was going to get me in a better place, and that's what came to pass.
So tell us a little bit about what you did, because now you're cancer-free, so
yes.
Congratulations, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
I know you changed your diet a little bit. What did you do? What did you stop eating, and what did you focus on eating?
I always thought I was eating really well. I thought I had a healthy diet, but I researched what an anti-cancer diet is, an anti-cancer lifestyle. So it's mainly a plant-based diet, and I let go of sugar and processed foods, and mainly focused on just natural foods from the earth, as whole and organic as possible.
Were you focusing on like the green leafy ones or special berries or anything like that?
Actually, it's best to focus on eating the rainbow, all colors. So the dark leafy greens and the oranges, the reds, all of that. And that was only part of it. I ended up changing a lot of up here. Mindset is really important because it can be so easy to futurize and kind of see the worst case scenario in your mind. So you really have to shift your mindset.
You changed your career too. You were an interior designer. Now obviously you're doing this. You're trying to help other people.
Yeah, through my cancer journey, I loved doing interior design, but something just changed during this whole thing. And I thought, if I had someone to guide me, at the beginning, it would have been so much easier. So, yeah, I became a certified holistic cancer coach, and I help people get through this challenging journey, and not only them, but their caregivers as well, because they're also going through a really tough time. And sometimes they don't agree on the kinds of treatments that they should follow. So it's really great to get them on the same page and get to work together for the same goal.
Was the idea to change careers? You loved it, but there was a certain amount of stress, and you wanted to reduce the stress involved with it?
Yeah, stress is a big deal. And there's all kinds of stressors in our lives, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and career-wise, it was stressful. Plus, it was a passion that I had that I hadn't discovered or I hadn't really been in touch with. And I thought, you know what? I figured out how to get through this challenging thing, and now I want to help other people get through it.
Did you change the products you use, like shampoos, underarm deodorants, things like that?
I detoxed my entire environment. My house, got rid of any chemicals that I felt were, toxic, and just went more natural. And also shampoos and anything on my face. Just try to go as natural as possible to minimize exposure to toxins.
So you've got a website now. You're trying to provide the help that you found on your own to other people in similar situations.
Yes, it's called healcancernow.com, and that's what we're doing. We're helping people through one-on-one coaching. We also have healing retreats in San Miguel de Allende in central Mexico, where people can come and learn to cook and really look at what is the right path for them. Because, there's no one-size-fits-all for everyone. Cancer diagnosis is very individual, very personal. So people need to kind of figure out what the path is for them, addressing the whole person.
Not a substitute for medical technology,
No.
medical treatment,
Not at
doctor's
all.
intervention. But boy, whether you have cancer or you don't, all the things that you're talking about, it's certainly good. I mean, you eat a great diet, you exercise,
Right.
maybe you get rid of some of the toxic
No,
things
no, the
in your
doctors
homes.
are awesome. I mean, they're
Yeah.
specialists and they know what they're doing. But I think it's great to balance all of that so that you can find your own way. And it's about not only healing cancer, but in a strange way, you kind of end up healing all kinds of other parts of your life
Sure.
that you didn't even know needed it.
Eli Hans, we're glad you're okay. Thanks for
Thank
coming on
you.
the program.
I'm so glad to be here.
All
Thank
the
you.
best. Appreciate it.
All right.